April, and today I'm making a strawberry matcha latte candle. And I already have everything prepared. All we have to do is just jump right in it. So I'm going to start by getting this jar together. Okay, so this is the vessel we're going to be using. So what I'm going to do is just spray some alcohol and just get a paper towel so I can clean it out really good. And make sure I get the bottom. So, gonna make sure we have it all cleaned up really good. So, now that my jar is clean, I'm gonna take my wick and put me a wick sticker on the bottom and try to get my wick centered. And I'm going to take one of my little sticks I have and press this wick down so it's in there. So before I pour any wax, put any ice or anything, I am going to make sure that my jar is a little warm. So just give me a minute and I'm going to heat up my jar and I'll be right back. Okay, now that I have my jar warm, I'm going to start by adding some ice. So I made this ice yesterday and I let it set overnight. And all I do with my ice is just melt some gel wax and I put it in a ice tray and I just cut the cubes up in 4s. I think that's good. So now let me check the temperature of my wax. So it's going down to the temp. So while I wait on my wax to get down to temp, I'm just gonna make sure I got my ice in here the way I want it. So I'm gonna save a few pieces just to add to the top. But this bowl is empty, but I still have some in my tray. Okay guys, once my wax gets to temp, I'll be back and we'll get started. Okay guys, so now that I have my wax to temp, I'm going to go ahead and pour in my first layer. Okay, so this is going to be my first layer and my next layer will be white, but while I wait on this to solidify, I'm going to go ahead and get my white wax, which I have it. I just got to let it finish melting, get it to temp, and once this solidifies, I'll be back. Okay guys, so I have the pink solidified just enough for the white. So we're going to pour the white. So we're going to let this white solidify and then we're going to add our topping, the green topping for the matcha. And once the white solidifies enough, I'll be back and we'll add the green and that'll be our candle. Okay guys, so now our white has solidified just enough so we can add our green layer to the top. So we're gonna add that to the top. It's a little about there. And then I'll just add a few more cubes to the top. once the green solidifies, I'll be back to show you guys the finished look. Okay guys, the green has solidified a little. It's not all the way, but this is the finished look for the candle. I think it turned out very, very nice. I'm not sure if you could see the layer of white in between that strawberry and green, but this is the finished candle. Iced Strawberry Matcha Latte, and I'm gonna let it sit, but I'm gonna go ahead and trim my wick. I'm gonna let it sit and solidify. If you guys have any questions, any suggestions, just like, comment, subscribe, and just ask anything. If you guys have any suggestions that you'd like me to try, just let me know, and I will try my best to get it done. But this is so pretty. Subscribe to my page, April's Delicious Candles. Me and my daughter, we're working hard to try to get videos out, get different ideas. So if you guys have any ideas or suggestions, please let us know. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.